In relation to Rasmus Højlund, I said it to you 2 weeks ago, and I'll say it to you right now. I don't want to jinx it with 90%, but that deal, I reckon it happens. From what I'm being told, that deal happens. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to do what pretenders do on Twitter and say 100% Højlund done. In fact, they'll probably hear this and do it and pretend they know, even though they won't know anything. Because, we've seen Sancho that should have happened and it didn't. We've seen other transfers that should have happened like Haaland and it didn't. Even when you know something's pretty much going to happen, with United, you can never say 100% because we are so bad at negotiating. But from what I was told a couple of weeks ago and what we're hearing again, I was told that Rasmus Højlund to Manchester United was hotter than the sun. The sun's very hot. You can't even get close to it. It will take your fingers off, take your skin off. So it must be very, very hot. My thought at that time was that we were going to sign Kane and Højlund. I don't know what the plan is around the striker at the moment. It might just be Højlund and that's it, and we move Rashford up front. But he is really hot. He actually said that there's been no video conversation or anything with United, but conversations have definitely taken place with people close to him. I think it's going to happen. I have this feeling that deal will be done by July the 10th. It might even be done by the end of June. And from what I'm hearing and what was told 2 weeks ago, it's really, really hot. But he's on international duty, I think, at the moment. And United are capable of dropping the egg. That deal, I would say, is right up there with Mason Mount. It might not be as advanced as Mason Mount because United might be waiting on... I don't know what they're doing about whether he's the main striker or not, but that is a deal that United are desperate not to let slip through their fingers. And, when I was speaking to someone a couple of weeks ago, they were saying, look, it could be that they leave him at Atalanta for a year and there's an agreement in place. It's very unlikely they'd sign him and loan him back because then your money's just... Man United haven't got the money to buy a player and then loan them back. They can't afford to do that. So there could be something where he waits a year, but ultimately that really won't benefit United if he goes and scores loads more goals. United need to get this deal done and trust him, and that's what Ten Hag wants to do. So look, let's just wait and see. But for me, that's the most advanced deal I'm hearing about and have been hearing about for the last 2 weeks, apart from Mason Mount. So let's wait and see what happens with that. But look, not everyone's going to be excited about that. I really like him, but a few people have said today, what do you think of this deal? What do you think of that deal? And I think it's important to remember where we are. Mason Mount is probably the most advanced deal that United are working on, but I don't think Rasmus Højlund's far behind it.